Give me a second. YouTube is so weird. In the morning, it shows me one type of screen. In the evening, it shows me a totally different screen. It's so weird. Welcome on in, everybody. Hope everyone is having a good day today. If I know for some of you guys, your day is already going on to the next day. I hope everyone's having a good Thursday. But yeah, let's go and do some DayZ. Fast stream today was not too bad. So yeah, but let's go ahead and jump on a DayZ. We're gonna jump in on the guy we were playing with yesterday. He's got a little bit of gear. He's only no. I've been on him for about 2 hours now. So I got killed the one time, and then we got killed twice yesterday. But then this guy I've been on for about 2 hours. So there we go. So let's go on. Let's jump on in. Hey Hampton. Hey Loco. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Here's our boy. Just chilling out by the fire. One of these days I'm going to have to start messing with camps. And actually see how long I can actually survive on a medium to high pop server. Avoiding all the psychos. All right, so we got to this point. So we've got a good axe, got a 357. We got that Mosin. We don't have any bullets for the Mosin, but we got a Mosin. Our gear is actually pretty good. We also had that lovely Ruger, but I don't think I have any bullets for it, or I've got like one bullet. Food is pretty good. Water is pretty good. I think I got, 2 bottles? No, 1 bottle. I think it's my guy on the EU, on the Karma Crew EU server that's got 2 bottles. But how's everyone doing today? How is your lovely day going? Oh, that's where we're at. Okay, so that's right. There's that hunting lodge that is always fracking, that's got a base on it. Looks like they still got a base in here. We'll come up and take a look at it. I think it should have a base. Yep, still boarded up. And there's a flag. Though why the flag is there and not all the way up, I have no idea, but... Off day? Ooh, nice. Gotta love the off days. Alright, I know there is we saw a tree stand. Or a hunting stand. Over here. Where'd that go? Yep, and that's all boarded up. I'm finding one of my little favorite areas is it's north of Svet. But because everyone tends to go south from Svet, you don't see a whole lot of guys go north. There's a nice little fishing village. There's a small little hunting camp with 3 cabins. All right, so that is where I believe we died at yesterday. But I think we're gonna try. I think I'm gonna try it again. We'll see how it goes. Probably not gonna go well. All right, there's a better way to get to this. Hey, Anthony. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna spend a little bit of time, but we're gonna work our way around. Let's be smart. Let's not get our butts killed right off the bat. But hang out the tree line, kind of work our way around, observe. I'm a survival player, not a PvP player. I just like playing on the PvP servers because it's more fun. For me. But I hope everyone's having a good day. Mine's not too bad. I had to take a nap. I mean, I got done with putting out some shorts for YouTube. So got that done. And then I had about 15 minutes before I had to come back down here and start. So I went up and laid down. I think I finally dozed off about 5 minutes left. So got to doze off for about 5 minutes. My eyes are beginning to burn. I've thought about starting a little later today, but like, no. Suck it up. Suck it up, Buttercup. There's folks at work right now that would love to be taking a nap. I can't. So, suck it up. And the bad thing is even going to bed earlier doesn't help me. I don't like getting up early. Going well, but I can't say the same for my daughter. Got a call from the wife about an hour ago that she called by the school to go pick up her daughter because she got slammed in the head by a soccer ball, and the nurse was concerned about it. Oh, no. I mean, unfortunately, soccer is one of those sports that I think people have way more concussions from soccer than what it's probably better now. Yeah, but I know soccer is definitely one of those sports that you get a lot of concussion reports. I mean, hitting a head with a ball, yeah, not so great. I know they've done some studies on it. Like, I don't think it's as bad as contact sports, but I could be wrong on that, though. Mighty Vizo, hello! Nice to see you also. Hope you're having a good day. Just hurt, but yeah. No passing out, no vomiting, no dizziness, no change of behavior or vision. Okay. Then yeah, then probably okay. Especially she doesn't have a headache either, so yeah. She's probably okay. Just bell rung. Which, I mean, yeah, if she's not dizzy or anything like that, she's probably fine. I always have to correct myself with, I just probably got her bell rung. It's like, no, they got the bell rung. They probably might have a minor. That's why I always have to correct myself when I'm talking about my concussions of, I've only probably had a couple. And I'm like, no. You've only had a couple from the old way they used to talk about concussions. The new way talking about concussions, you probably have had, probably 20 or 30. Between all the contact sports I've done in my life. It's basically, when we were growing up, if you browned out, if you blacked out, that was, you definitely probably got a concussion. Other than that, if you got your bell rung and you shook it off, they never thought about it. They never tested you. They never put you, they never put you like in a protocol, to look at you for a couple of plays. Nowadays, no, if you got your bell rung, they might take you out for a couple of plays so they can look at you and test everything. Where back in my day, they never did that. I mean, hell, I've been knocked out. Got right, and as soon as I woke up, I got right back in the game. Between football, the medieval thing, I was doing for 30 years. Martial arts. Yeah, been a few. I've been kicked in the head a few times. Alright, hopefully we don't freaking die and I didn't observe shit. Yeah, so there's been a couple times where, like, I used to hold practice here at my place. And there's been a few times where where like I would, that I either got like my foot stepped on when I was trying to back up, and fell back on the asphalt and banged my helmet up against the on the asphalt and rang my bell. Yeah, that's happened a couple of times, which, I mean, to the point where it gave me a headache, my neck hurt. So that was probably a concussion. What, DayZ? Or what I've been playing, or what I was talking about. Yeah, this is DayZ. You know what, actually, because I got crap. Nope, don't have that either. Shoot. Trying to think of where I could put this at. Okay, right now I'm not going to worry about it. I need to clean out my bag. It's you. Hello. Let me know if I pronounced that right. But hello. Hello, Morgan. Hello, Anaplia. And for anybody wondering who I'm talking to, if you look at the top left corner, you'll see everyone. It doesn't stay there long, but I do dual stream. I simul stream on Twitch and YouTube. So we got people coming in from YouTube and Twitch. I think I'm stuck. Kind of a bad place to put scaffolding, I think. Okay, we got a lot of zombies walking around. All right, there's the police station. I need to hit it. Okay, I don't need to, but I would like to get some bullets for my guns. So I'm kind of hoping that they've got bullets. But hello, Elle. How you doing today? I need some 22, I need some 357, and I need 308? 357, 762, 54. No complaints. I have a knife. I have a feeling someone has trapped some zombies in here. Those might be outside. I never, ever, ever find the bullets I need when I go into police stations. It's like, it like never happens. Nope. Anybody playing anything interesting currently? Old action sniper rifle. But it's got some bullets. Actually, it's got a magazine. What was those other... What was that other... No, that was a 380 box, right? I don't think I've seen any other... Finding a bunch of 380, that's about it. Just a real game of life. That game usually sucks. You need to talk to the devs about it. Need some upgrades. Playing through the Halo games with Sun. Couldn't play first-person games for the longest time because I got motion sick. Their monitor fixed it. Nice. I'm glad that helped that. Never even thought about that because I don't get motion sickness. But I never thought about curved monitors. I wonder if that's why Cthulhu doesn't get motion sickness that much when she games a lot. Because, like, she'll get, like, motion sickness if she's in the car. Like, you know, like, not... She doesn't really puke or anything like that, but she will, you know, get a little motion sickness here and there if she's, like, reading or something like that. Like, if I'm driving and she's, like, reading or something, like, she'll get a little motion sickness from it. So she's got to be careful with it. Where is my... I'm trying to think where the water is here. Right, I'm not exactly sure where here is. It might be over there. Hey, King! Well, welcome in from India. We got a couple of people who pop in and out from India. Hope you're having a good day. But I am doing quite well, thank you very much. Oh, come here. Yeah, the zombies aren't exactly smart sometimes. Don't mind me, I'm just a bush. remember where the water is. It. Go check for some meds. Well, nice to meet you also. Was any form of land travel? Yeah, we got a little bit of snow this morning. It was supposed to be worse, I think, but I don't think we've gotten anything since since what we got this morning, and that was like, and honestly, that was barely anything. Crap. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna pick that up. I have never got whatever, I guess the pox is the virus. I mean, I'm guessing I could have, but I've never actually got it. I've got way too much crap. Actually, it's not that I have too much crap. It's I don't have room for anything. What can I get rid of? Yeah, I don't need 2 of these. I want medicine, though. Hello, Saul. I think currently this server is 50 of 100 going up because it's it's one of the North America. It's the North America. I've got 1 spot. I got 1 box in the frying pan. No, I'm a freaking pack rat. I've got too much crap. I keep too much crap. I gotta get better. I gotta get better at it. Right, where the frack is my water here? Problem is I didn't look at a... Maybe by the cathedral? Maybe? I don't know. Or maybe it's right in front of me. Nah, couldn't be right in front of me. Let me go back inside. I hit F. Jason Momoa is as film as Lobo, and he looks like he just walked straight. I mean, come on, it's Jason Momoa. I mean, oh, King, thank you very much for the 40. Thank you kindly. I just noticed that. I'm a terrible person. I'm sorry that I just noticed that. And my chat even tried to tell me, because my chat changes color when anyone does anything over on YouTube. Good. Where the hell are you? Ah, shit. God damn it. Ah, you suck. Enjoy your guns. Yeah, I mean, Momoa... Oh, he got attacked. He was getting attacked by zombies while he was trying to finish me off. He had a whole bunch of fire gear too. I've got to get better at getting guns. I am terrible at getting guns. Well, that's a death. So death goes. So yeah, so anytime I die. But thank you once again for the super chats, King. Much appreciated. Yeah, but anytime I die, I got to put one of these in. So and then anytime I kill someone, I get one of these. So all right. That's all good. No, sorry about yeah. I totally missed it when you first sent it, and then I caught it. But kind of doing stuff. Oh, thank you. Yeah, for anybody who's not seen this, position 1. Position 1. So this is my lovely little stream room. Been down here for a year and a half now, I think. So the Be Right Back videos, you end up seeing what my old stream room looked like. But yeah, this is the new one. Been down here since the summer last year. So track me. Track me. Unlock me. Silly thing. Track me. Track me. Silly camera. Unlock me. Unlock me. I'm arguing with my camera. All right. It's all good. But thank you. Thank you very much for the 40. Much appreciated. Where the hell am I? Where's my mouse? I knew I was staying there too long. I should have got the hell out. I mean, we got some medicine. All right, so that's north, so that's east. Well, yeah. So that's sunrise. Oh, this is that place where they put me at. Oh. This is that place they put me at last week where like I zoned in, I came in, and someone killed me like within a minute. So hopefully this time we don't die in the first freaking minute. That'd be nice. Actually, it was right here where I died. Because I was doing exactly this. Trying to eat, kind of hidden. Guy came from the hills over here. Ran down, shot me. You're very welcome. Well, honestly, thank you. I'm just here. Man, I don't remember where that is. I think we're maybe north? Yeah, I don't recognize... I recognize the town. I don't recognize where it's at. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I was kind of glad that we didn't get a whole lot of snow. And for what it looks like, it's cold. So the snow that we do have isn't melting, but it's not even like it barely is covering anything. Oh yeah, and then then it snows over. Yeah. Come here. Well, we're doing well on getting food. And most of this food does give water. So, we're at least doing okay there. I know I saw another dead guy. Or, not dead guy. I always forget Karma Crew doesn't put, doesn't put anything on your hot bars. So you have to do it. Right, we need a weapon. Need a little bit better clothing, but we got a great shirt. Got a great coat, so we're good there. Need some better pants. Need some better boots. Water bottle would be nice. I would love to know where the hell I'm at. All right, King. Have a good day. And once again, thank you. I know it's getting late there for you. Thank you kindly. Hi, Granny. Point. And Wolfen's got Granny on the ropes. Granny's trying to fight back. Oh, Granny's out. That's rotten. I will. Granny's down. Granny's down. In the voice of the Frasier. Where the hell am I? Not small, wherever I'm at. Thank you. Well, it was a pleasure having you here. I kind of feel like I'm north. Like I know I've been in this town before, but I don't recognize going into it a bunch, which makes me believe that it's north. Because I don't get put near Svet a lot. Ooh, fanny pack. No survivor. No true survivalist is without a fanny pack. Come here. I would love to get a better weapon. Yeah, so I don't know where the water is on this one. We're gonna find out. Ooh, a couple of zombies. A couple of zombies, and I don't have a good weapon yet, so have to be a little careful. I might have to practice the running them into a house. Oh, I'm from the States. State called Pennsylvania. So I've got good boots. I don't have a hat. And I am hoping they didn't put me in the same fracking town I just got shot in. That would kind of suck. Oh, there we go. That's a win right there. I can get him to turn around. I can try to back... Okay, so she walked up on the hill, so good. Try to backstab him. Shit. Damn it! Get... What the frack? Get me off the goddamn thing! Oh, that sucked. Got stuck up on the wall. This game is called DayZ. If you've ever seen the movie 28 Days Later or anything like that, it's basically that. So they're not technically zombies. They're infected. So technically these guys are alive. But, you know, there's kind of no hope for them, so... And, well, if they attack you, you kind of have to attack back, so... But it's kind of like, you know, zombie survival game, except that it does have PvP, which we just found out about 30 minutes ago when I got shot. That's a better hat. Not great, but still better than what I got. E-pack's not bad. Yeah, this is definitely one of those towns I do not go to. Because I am not... It's like, I know I've been here before, but... I do not recognize a whole hell of a lot of stuff. I mean, it's big enough that it's going to have water. I just don't know where the water is going to be at. I mean, it's better than what I got. Well, that helps. No shells. DayZ Gone and Laura Tomb Raider. I want to try this game tomorrow. Nice. Well, enjoyed. It is a little bit like DayZ Gone. I can't remember if DayZ Gone had PvP or if it was solely a solo, like single player game. I can't remember. But if you played DayZ Gone, then you've got the same concept. Can you give me a weapon? Holy crap. I don't want to use my knife because it's a bone knife, and that will get ruined quick. Okay. I thought DayZ Gone was single player. Ah! How'd you hit me? Cheating. So yeah, so my biggest advice on this server is don't don't play on servers, start on a server. I would start on the official servers just to get used to mechanics, and start on a server that is 10 or less people. The fewer the better. Because the last thing you need, because while you're trying to figure out the zombies, trying to figure out the mechanics, the last thing you need to be having to worry about is also getting shot by someone. And there's a lot of people who just hang out on the coast and shoot people. So, because basically they've got stashes of gear everywhere. So when they die, all they gotta do is get back to a stash and re-equip. Where guys like me who play the survival end of things who don't do stashes, I have to restart completely. Well, it's got a clip. I'll take it. Where the hell am I? I mean, technically it's better than what I got. It's high insulation. I want to get rid of it as soon as I can. Yeah. It's not bad. Some of these houses are definitely not bad. Definitely better than some of the... I was watching... somehow it got recommended to me, so, it's recommended. Sometimes I'll take a look at it. But it interested me, so I was like, okay, I'll take a look. But it was... is it Ukeks or something like that? It's the town in Siberia, like one of the, I guess it's kind of, one of the coldest towns in Siberia, or one of the coldest towns, in the world. where it's getting, you know, during the winter it gets down to like minus 70 degrees, stuff like that. And it's just, you know, someone kind of giving, you know, letting people see, you know, what kind of apartments people can rent, stuff like there. But like one of the apartments, like one set of apartments are the older ones. They're like wood. And because they're built on the ground, they get warm enough that they start defrosting the permafrost. So you see so the houses are all, you know, kind of lopsided and things like that because of the permafrost, because the permafrost underneath them is melting. No. Oh, that's helpful. Now you're fine. Now I've got people YouTube and I got people on, well, you're right now on YouTube, but I've got a lot of people on Twitch that are talking also. I have still not found the shit. All right, we got someone in the distance with a gun. Don't know if they're coming this way or not. I mean, technically, I don't need the water. I've had enough of the Pepsis and orange drink and stuff like that I'm probably okay. I definitely am okay on food. But I've got that water bottle. I kind of want to... I would love to find the water. Let's go up here. I'm going to kind of stop looking for gear for a second. Yeah, I'm used to talking with chat. I do try to respond to chat when people talk. I don't always catch everything, but I always try to catch it, and then I try to catch it. You know, I always kind of look back and see if I missed anything, which is how I saw, you know, your 40, is it rubles? No, it's Indian, I think it's Indian rubles, right? No, it's not rubles. It's, okay, this is bad because I used to work in foreign exchange. So the fact that I'm not remembering the currency for India, especially since I used to work with a bunch of guys from Mumbai. Rupee, thank you. I knew it was R, and I knew rubles was wrong. But I couldn't for the life of me remember what it was. Thank you. I mean, it's not here. God, I hope it's got one. Am I looking for something that doesn't exist? Right, I'm going to follow the tree line. What's that down there? It's a bigger town. Wait a minute, am I north of Prig? Prig and Cherno? Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna head down here for a second. I just want to kind of see what's down here. No, I don't see the ocean. I don't see the ocean. Nah. Yeah, I knew ruble was wrong. Because, yeah, I knew ruble was Russian. But I couldn't remember for the life of me India. I mean, granted, I've not worked in foreign exchange for what now? 3.5 years? I see someone. There's another player. Need to kind of... I can't see what kind of gear. I don't see a gun on his back, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have a gun. Go give them a hug. Yeah, we see how that goes. Yeah. Well, he's already got one thing more than me. If I had a freaking weapon... I go by Finn. If I was a fracking water fountain, where would I be? I mean, I almost think somewhere in that clearing, but I'm not seeing it. Now, most people call me Finn. I've been going by Finn for over 40 years. Not 40 years. For a while. Okay, he's over to the left now. Finn, as in F-I-N-N. Basically, take Wolfen, take off the W-O-L. One thing I've got, at least the one thing I've got is, at least I'm all in mostly black, so I just look like a shadow. Why am I not seeing him? Where'd you go? With what? I don't have a gun. I think you just want to see me die. Okay, technically I do have a gun. I think I've got 2 bullets in said gun. I practice on deathmatch. I kind of forgot I had a gun. What the frack is this goddamn... I mean, this town very well might not have a freaking well. always forget to do that. Where is my fracking well? Screw it. Come here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I want to look and I survive, but I'm trying not to do that. Katma Hopka. Or Katma Hope. I know where that freaking town is. Where the hell is it? If I keep looking for... I think this town is north of... frack it. There might not be a well here. I'll look one more time, then I'm going to go that way. That's east. Which means that's north, which means that's west, which means that's southwest. I mean, at least that's the good side of things. At least I've been finding these. So water, food, is I'm actually good on. I just would like to be a little bit better. Ah, crap. We gotta add... Okay, we got ads right now. Let me find me a little... Let me duck into somewhere. Alright, we're gonna go on break... Oh, I guess I'm not going to go on break yet. Trying to kill this guy, then we're going to go on break. Alright, I'm just going to sit in here. Make sure you, so yeah, right now, pre-rolls are off, ads are on. We got 2 more minutes of ads. I'm not going to go on break. I'm just going to stand up. Yeah, with the diabetes, I kind of have to make sure I stand up every 2 hours. I mean, every hour. So we'll just stand up a little bit. Maybe raise a desk. That'll help. That'll help too. We learned yesterday that I can't play DayZ and walk on the treadmill. That was a major failure, which kind of sucked because it means I'm probably gonna have to, if I'm gonna have to do, I got to do the treadmill at some point. Got about 1:20. Yeah, I almost kind of want to, because the problem is I can't control YouTube's ads like I can Twitch. Like I can't, you know, you can't force ads or anything like that. YouTube just puts ads wherever the hell they want to put them at. And I can't, as far as I know, I can't control them. If I could, I would sync them with the Twitch ads. Every hour, do 3 minutes of ads and be done. But I don't think I can do that with YouTube. So I kind of feel bad when I'm doing Twitch and I go on break with Twitch and then YouTube gets an ad like, 30 minutes in after they just watched me be right back. So it is what it is. I wish YouTube would have better live stuff, but they're not perfect. We got about 15 seconds and we'll go back to being live. Let me go back to here. Right, 4 seconds. I'm going to guess there's not a well here. If there is, I've not a clue where it's at. Maybe here? I don't think I went to this house. Come on, it's not that hard to get over a freaking stone wall. No, there's nothing wrong with YouTube. It's just YouTube has made they've just made the decision that live streaming is not that big of a concern to them. So I don't have the same controls that I have with Twitch. Like and plus YouTube. So here's the thing with YouTube. YouTube is all about the individual. And what I mean by that is like banning people. You really can't ban people. You can only hide them from your channel. Which is kind of like banning, but not exactly. All right, I think I'm giving up. Let's go to another, unless it's further down. But instead of like, oh, there it is. I found it. So instead of, like, building a community is a lot harder on YouTube than it is on Twitch. Let's say. Oh, no. I was, no, it's that Twitch ads had started up. But YouTube runs their ads. I have no control over the YouTube ads. So like how I have control over when my ads run for Twitch. I don't have control over when the ads run for YouTube. So a lot of times I'll do a be right back and YouTube could get their ads 30 minutes after I come back. So I'm playing while YouTube is under ads. And I wish there was a way for me to be able to control that. So basically, I walked right by this thing. Got it. Actually, maybe... I think I went to the back of that house. All right. So that's east, which means that's north, which means I need to go that way. We don't need to head south. right, so I am still... I'm still cold. Why am I still cold? I thought I actually had some good gear. I think I got a guy up ahead. Where the hell did he go? I saw someone in a yellow rain jacket. I don't know how we lost them. Just since they had a freaking yellow rain jacket on, but we lost them. And I didn't hear anybody run away either, so no idea. I really don't know where the hell I'm at. I know I've seen the name Kappa. Oh, wait a minute. Is Kappa... Kappa might be west of Berezino Nin, or whatever that town is. Because you got Berezino, Solechny, Nin. But I think there's like a little town like west of Berezino, I think. Yeah. Take it, Jess. Just want to kind of get a good look here. They might have, and since I wasn't technically in combat with them, they could. They are able to. They could have logged out. They might have heard me and logged. Because the combat logging is only if, like if I would have taken a shot at them and they'd done that, they're not allowed to do that. Though how I'm going to report that, I have no idea, but I'm going to guess maybe the servers have something on them that lets you know that, hey, these guys were in combat, this guy logged off. What do you mean where I don't know my bullets? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, so right now, that is... So, it's a 30 round. I'm there. So, if you think this is 30 rounds, that would be 15. That would be 7. So, I probably got maybe 3 bullets. If I'm lucky. All right, so I still need to... I mean, I've got the knife. All right, I'm going to hit here and kind of keep going that way. So what am I... Wait, what am I needing here? So I've got best. Okay, capri pants I need better of. High insulation there. Best insulation there. High insulation there. High insulation there. So, okay, so I need better pants. And I should start... And I should stop shivering. Oh, I know exactly where I'm at. I am nowhere where I thought I was. I think Jesse on YouTube made a comment of he knows exactly where I'm at. No, I'm north of Svet. I recognize that red building. I can't remember the name of the town. But yeah, that red building, that's Svet is that way. So I know exactly where I'm at. Actually, this is one of my favorite spots, to be honest, because there is a. I've got that big red structure there, but there's a hunting lodge. It's got like maybe 3 people. I will take that, and that actually has some bullets. Hello, thank you. Yeah, this is where I was playing at yesterday. Because this is where I was talking about when I was talking earlier about this is actually kind of a nice spot because it's not because it's yes, I know. Hi. Because it's north of Svet and most people go south of Svet. But there's also a little fishing village southeast of here where I can usually find a good fishing pole, stuff like that. Yeah, I know exactly where I'm at now. I saw that red building. At least I think that's where I'm at. It looks familiar from yesterday. I think what I want to do is I'll come back this way. Actually, I might go to the hunting lodge, hit the hunting lodge, hit the fishing village, and then come back this way. But I wouldn't mind getting maybe a few more, some better bullets. Wouldn't mind getting a backpack either. But we're good on water. We're good on food. We're doing pretty decent. Wait, am I going the wrong way? That's east. Yes, I'm going the wrong way. I think the hunting village is... It took me a while to realize that I'm on the wrong side of the hunting lot of that red building. Yeah, that's north. Wait, let me see. No, that's east. No, that's the way that I need to go. I think. Yeah. I need to go this way. If I follow the, actually, I seriously think I'm going the wrong freaking direction. Because I feel like I came this way. I was going that way, but it's north. Sets that way. Ocean's that way. Okay, if I'm going the wrong direction, and that's going to kind of piss me off. Because I feel like I know exactly which way I'm going, but my brain is telling me I'm going the wrong way. Hey, aliens! Because I feel like yesterday I came this way. I went by that tavern. I went by that hunting lodge. I went by the red building. There's a bunch of little ponds out in the middle of the field. No, trust your instinct. I don't know how I'm going the wrong direction, but I'm just going the wrong direction. I need to be going this way. Which, the sun doesn't make any sense. Stream's going pretty good. I need to be see the so the road there by that red house and those telephone lines. That will take me to the hunting lodge. But I don't know why my brain is telling me I'm going the wrong. Why I'm going and the compass. But I mean that's east. We know that's east. But somehow I'm screwed up in my head. Right, I'm in the white as far as gunfire to my right. Yeah, I'm trying to think. How am I screwed up? I know I've got to go east. I know I've got to go towards the ocean, and that is where the hunting lodge is. But it's not adding up. Like, I should be going that way. Should be going east. Because there's a hunting shack up here to the right. And then 3 hunting lodges past that. So when we started today on this character after I got killed, when you always start in the game, you always face north. Whenever you start a new character, the sun was directly to my east. It was directly to my right. Am I going to have to hide you? I don't know what you say. What are you saying? And my sister too? What? Very close to me having to hide you and report you. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Oh, so you're being an asshole. Got it. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying that for me. Much appreciated. Now a report. Thank you. Harassment. Have a good day. Child must have had a snow day. Medium. No, we got good. I will never understand the idiots. Hi, Granny. You know what? I will take that. I'm not necessarily near any... Actually, no. Actually, I don't know where the water is here, to be honest. Oh, that's funny. I think I did go the wrong direction. Ah! The brain was right. I was wrong. Unless I... Yep, I was wrong. I went the wrong direction. Hey, Gina. I'm not that smart. I mean, I understand trolls. I've got enough friends who are trolls. It's the just coming out. It's just, it's like, why are you wasting your? Why are you wasting your time? But how are you doing, Gina? Okay, so I was wrong. I went the wrong direction because I went into a dead end. I just want to get to this. I want to get to these woods and follow it down. Or I'm not where I think I am. Maybe that's just another big red building. And I'm actually not where I think I am. Though it's awfully damn familiar to where I was at last night, so I think I am. I think I am where I think I am. Unless maybe that road is... Nah. Okay, we're just gonna wander the woods. Honestly, that's why I play it. It's like, yeah, you know, getting into the PvP fights every once in a while gets the heart racing. Zombies, not so much. Like, if I get too many zombies on me, yeah. But that's because I kind of try not to do the whole run into a building and trap all the zombies game. I know that's a popular way to do it. I just don't tend to do it. So that is the way I want to go. I just don't remember the railroad tracks coming. I don't remember the railroad tracks following me. I'm going to go this way. I know I'm going the wrong direction. What is... Okay, you know what? No worries. Yep, that was a bird whistling. All right. I'm tired of being lost. I will only look at I survive when I really need to. So, yeah, so so I am exactly where I think I was. So why am I lost? Oh, because I'm not where I'm one town I'm one town over. Okay. So I do need, okay. Now we're good. I think this happened to me yesterday too. Need to be heading that way. Yeah, that's a bird. That's why, I mean, honestly, that's why this game is... I find this game very relaxing. I'm sure it's way more relaxing when you're just doing, like, the PvE and your base building, and all you gotta do is worry about the zombies, and you don't have to worry about other players. I'm sure it's more relaxing. See if I can see if there might be a... See if I can find anything better than what we got. We still might not be going the right direction. Crack me. Crack me. Unlock me. I mean, I know I need to go east. Nope, there we go. That's the little single... Nope, that's not it. Shit. I think I'm going the wrong direction again. That's east. That's north. I might be going too far up. I'm just going to go this way. I know where I need to go is east. We're going to go this way. At some point, I will hit the ocean. Well, I don't think the zombies are going to help me. And I'm pretty sure anybody with a gun is going to shoot me. So... I just find it funny that my brain is telling me that I am going the wrong direction, that I came this way yesterday and I was going that way. I was going west to get to that hunting lodge. But I know on the map, the hunting lodge is east from here. And the ocean is east from here. Oh, God. Yeah, that would be a continuous, where the hell am I at feeling, I think. I mean, I've done road trips like that. Well, not that far. I think the most, I used to do, like 15-hour road trips all the fracking time. somewhat enjoyable, somewhat not. And then, yeah, so Las Vegas, so you came through Midwest, not Upper. Coming from Las Vegas, I think. Which means that you, oh my god. That is the most, okay, that's painful because all it is if you went the route I think you went, it's just cornfield after cornfield. Once you get past Denver, and you hit, you know, Kansas and Missouri and all that, it's just cornfield after cornfield after cornfield after cornfield. Colorado Springs, Kentucky. All right, so you went a little bit. Okay, so you got at least a little bit of hills and stuff. So you went down to, okay, so you went to Kentucky. Okay. That's a little bit better because you got forest where, yeah, if you went for a little bit north, if you would have went north and went 70 across, yeah, that just would have been, that, Indiana, Ohio, Illinois is just cornfield after cornfield after freaking cornfield. Okay. How do I keep turning around? It's like somehow I keep, like, I drift. Okay, it's weird. Okay, so you might know of this thing, especially if you hike or anything like that. But so like if you're right-handed, you will have a tendency to always veer to the right. If you're left-handed, you'll veer to the left. Even in computer games, I'm veering to the right constantly. Oh, yeah. Well, that's as soon as you hit the Midwest. Ohio and Indiana have those every 2 miles. But yeah, I keep finding myself doing this. It's like, I'm not actually walking. I shouldn't be veering to the right. I just would like to point that out. We have mooses. Oh, now I know why I'm okay, now I know how I got confused. Wow, those two towns look exactly the frackin' same. Because I didn't go into Du Bois yesterday. My first town, because that tower was what, so on the other side of that ridge is a little military base. I mean, it's not big, it's got maybe a couple of tents. It's usually, but it's right outside of Svet, so it's always picked clean. But that's the little tower that I went to after I hit the military base last night. I never got that far. But that big red-ass building that I was thinking was my landmark wasn't my landmark. There's another big-ass red building coming up. They do. Yeah, the only creatures that, I believe the only creatures you have to worry about when you're hunting is wolf and bear. I think wolf and bear are the two that you don't be pretty okay. Good morning, Jesse. Hope you had a good night's sleep. Oh, thank you, Reek. Much appreciated. Yeah, I don't... Elk. Hello, elk. Ooh, got some baby elk. Hi, baby elk. Yeah, I was watching Cam Can't Run or something like that. Watching one of his videos yesterday. And it's kind of an RP video, but it's an RP DayZ video. But him and a friend were out hunting, but like they weren't RPing, they were, you know, being just normal. But every once in a while he would go in with an interlude of, you know, this is what we're doing, whatever, but it was under kind of like an RP kind of mood. But yeah, they killed they killed an elk and like its whole family. And I'm like, do you really have enough space for all that meat? The druid in me wanted to kind of rain down terror on him. Like, it's okay if you kill it, but you better be using every bit of meat that you can. And if you can't, then you're being freaking wasteful, and stop it. No! All right, well, let's try this again. Oh, if it moves me, it's gonna suck. Yeah, hey, Drippler. Okay, let's exit out. Let me go to this while we figure out what the hell's going on. Oh, the server crashed. Oh, it's all shit. No, okay, it's back online. They rebooted. I didn't see anything saying reboot. Well, looks like it's back up. Yeah, I went offline for a second. So, yeah, I see it back up. So, on the bright side, that means that I'm alone. Everything is mine. For 2 seconds. But if it teleports me somewhere else, which can happen. Don't know if the actual size of the elk, since we just have moose up here in Sweden, but one animal is more than enough to feed a family. Yes. Elk, not as big as a moose. Think of not as big as a bear. I don't think it's big as a bear either. But one elk is positioned in queue. Now I'm in queue. I'm not going to get priority queue. The queue is going to go fast. But I've seen how much meat comes off of the elk in the game. And yeah, but no, one elk should be enough. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty close. It's pretty close to, yeah, that. All right, we're down to 12. Like, definitely bigger than, probably a good elk, a good sized elk would be maybe about 2-3 times the size, maybe 4 times the size of a regular deer. Where a moose would be, I mean, God, moose are way more than that. Yeah, that's why the game, you dry it so it stays longer, because the meat will spoil after a while. But it does take a long time for it to happen. And if you dry it, it's even much longer. I don't know the exact details of it. We are number 2 in queue. And we are in position Q0. Please don't teleport me away from where I was wanting to go, because I really want to go to that hunting village, that hunting lodge. Yeah. Hey, Genevieve, hello. Okay, so elk are about half the size. That freaks me out every single time it happens. So elk's about half the size of a moose. So it should be going east. Yep. But how you doing, Chernarus? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good... Hope you've been well. Yeah, I always say moose, but yeah, they're not moose. They're elk. They're pretty. And yes, for some reason, I have a hard time killing them. I have no problem catching fish. I have no problem, the chicken. But like the foxes, yeah, foxes I have a hard time with. The elk I have a hard time with. They are terrifying. It's like I know I can if I had to because I have. But I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if it's because, I've got a pack of deer that hang out in my yard all the time. I've got friends that hunt and they put pictures up on Facebook all the time of, their what they've got that year. And, it's like, okay, it's like, I get it. It's fine. Plus I know for them, they're feeding their family. Oh God, yes. I mean, I've not seen it in person, but I've seen it like, like nature type stuff. And yeah, you're like, okay, like I know about how tall that thing is. And it's not even slowing it down, and it's up to its chest. Yeah. I mean, between like I've seen, you see the people with the bears, the tigers, the leopards, and all that, and you're just like, that's cool, but sooner or later something's going to happen. Oh, moose attack. From everything I've been told from my friends up in Alaska, and from my friends up in Canada on the west side of Canada, yeah, moose. Yeah, they're like, excuse me. There's a reason why you see moose walking through town, moving through walking through towns because it's like, yeah, we've just learned that it's just best to leave them alone. Let them do what they want to do. Yeah. Think of put antlers on about the size and length. Drippler will be able to tell me more. I'm just going off of things I've watched and when they made comparisons. Like, think of a small car, but make it a little bit taller and put antlers on it. And that's about the size that you're dealing with. Well, it's like the idiots who go to Yellowstone Park and go and try to mess with the bison. When there's signs all over the fracking place, don't pet the bison. You will get freaking trampled and you will die, most likely. They're not pets. They're not friendly. And then you hear some wannabe, this is America. I can do what I want to do. Okay, so I undershot. That's the fishing village I wanted to hit. The hunting lodge is up that way. So we're going to go to the hunting. We're going to go here first. Yeah, especially if there's any young around. And that goes... Okay, actually, instead of just wandering into this place, let's make sure there's nobody running around. Yeah, this is one of my favorite spots to go to. Because it is a new player drop area. But it's so out of the way. It's north of Svet, but it's so out of the fracking way that not a lot of people come this way. But you can almost always find, I mean, you got like 4 or 5 houses, you got 5 million boats down here. So if you're looking for a fishing rod, you can almost always find a fishing rod down here. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I remember, so if you ever watched Mythbusters, Mythbusters had a Alaska, two Alaska specials. One of those Alaska specials was, the myth was, if you have a small car, like a little, you know, a little speedster car, that if you drive fast enough, you can make the car, you can make the moose, if you can hit the moose and the moose will fly over the top of the car without crushing you. That was the myth. So think of that the myth was that your car is small, that a regular small car is small enough to basically hit the moose underneath the legs, and the body part of the moose, you would go basically underneath the body part of the moose, and it would fly over the top of your car without crushing you. That's how big. So the legs itself are the same height as a small car, like a Nissan or something like that. And then you've got all the rest of the body. Come here, buddy. What's funny is the myth, they thought it actually worked. Like, they actually thought that it worked because it looked like the car wasn't hurt that bad when they went like over. I think they went over 80 miles per hour or something like that, and it looked like the car was okay. And then they got to the car, and no, the whole front end of the car was crushed and pushed past the driver's seat. So yeah, myth busted. I periodically pull up, because Amazon Prime has a Mythbusters channel. And so they basically just run 24 hours of Mythbusters. Yes. Yep. Yeah, it's not a pretty sight. Best, but that's best also. Pristine. Worn. I had to punch a few zombies before I found a knife. My old leather gloves were all beat up. Alright, so basically I'm looking for a fishing pole. If I find a burlap bag, I'll make a better backpack. Oh, and there we go. damaged, so but we'll take it right now. We'll take it until we find something better. Oh, that's worn. It's a little better. I think I've already got a... I do, but I think that's better. At least it looks better. Yeah, I've heard tales of moose. Yeah, you don't, if you see it off in the distance, walk very quietly the other way. Because they will just stomp your ass into the ground. And not even think twice about it. Okay. Yeah. I never watched the Naked and Afraid show. Like, I used to watch all this, like, all the Survivor stuff, like, Survival Man, the Bear Grylls thing, until you found out that the Bear Grylls stuff was bullshit. There was, Cody. I'm trying to remember what Cody's real name was. Ooh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. There's our pristine. Nice. But yeah, but this is why I love this little village. Oh, that's even better. Yeah. Because now I don't need to have worms. Okay, that didn't sound right. All right, now we want to go a little bit that way. Oh, Les was awesome. I mean, Les inspired me. Like, my first YouTube channel was basically Survival Man, but my first YouTube channel was Fat Man Survivor Man. Hey, Kayla. That was my first YouTube channel. I only had a couple of videos, and they're all gone. I want to say, I think this channel, I erased that channel and made this channel with it. But that was my first YouTube channel. No, I'm sorry, my second YouTube channel. My first YouTube channel is my YouTube channel that has all of my medieval fighting on it. Between the SCA fights and then the still fights. That's what's on the my first YouTube channel. How you doing, Kayla? All right, we are pretty much at the super extent of the north. So we got 6 minutes. I never heard of Turtle Man. Oh, me? I was on ballistic missile submarine. So basically, it was my job. Actually, my exact job in the military was programming nuclear missiles. Programming them to go where they needed to go. That was my job. Basically, it was so you go out on patrol for 3 months, you come back for 3 months, you go back out for 3 months, you go back, come back in, blah blah blah. You get the drift. I've calculated with the amount of patrols that I've done, I have spent 2 years of my life never seeing sunlight and under the ocean. because I went on 8 patrols. All right, we got ads. You know, this is as good as a spot as any. So let's go ahead and go on break. I need to go, stretch, walk upstairs, grab a little. I didn't eat lunch, so I've with being on the Mounjaro, the diabetes medicine. Yeah, I've learned that anytime I take the shot, which I take the shots on Wednesday mornings, that the next 48 hours I basically have to like eat a little bit at a time and don't like I can't eat anything more than that or I have issues. Maybe to be honest, me being a young idiot thought Coastal Ranger sounded cool. Spent years doing amphibious infiltrations. Oh God. Yeah, I was going to say that's a lot like some of the other guys I know. Between some of the SIL guys I know and some of the EOD guys that kind of had to run around doing the same, not exactly the same thing, but kind of, sort of. But, and then, God, because I lived in the East and for a long time when I was in the military, I got to know a lot of Marines and Army guys. So like half of my, half the friends I've got are either ex-Marines or ex-Army guys. And some of the things that I know that they've had to go do, yeah, not fun. See, metformin doesn't bother me at all. Like metformin didn't feel like it did anything for me. Like I didn't start seeing results until I started going on the Mounjaro. Because I was on metformin for like a year, and my numbers were dropping. They weren't dropping that much, but I never really felt sick from it. But let's go ahead. Let's go on break. I'll be right back, everybody. I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. I do have to take another break in an hour because I got to feed the cats, or the cats revolt. So, but I'll be right back, everybody. Hi. I wish. Shit! Run! We're dead. Oh, that was an event. Son of a bitch. Gah! Ah! Let's go. We'll go Onryo. We sure this isn't a zombie bear? Oh shit! Oh God! Help! Help! Ah, my plan worked. I mean, that's one reason why, that's one of the things on with my stream. I am more than happy to help newer. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. Yeah, and this is a problem with Zero Grace Period. Is you have no warning and they like to start on top of you. I don't know if I'd ever get a public game. Oh shit. Oh crap. Ah! Frack. I thought he turned around the corner. Oh, they got the formula. All they got to really do is just write up. Oh shit! It's an Onryo. Holy crap! Yep. Hi. Shit, I'm stuck. Who's the most fantabulous of them all? You are Wolfen. Alright, we're probably now successfully way below. Oh shit. We went the wrong way. Alright, welcome back, everybody. Yeah, see, that's what messes with the stomach. Yeah, that's what Bonjero does with me. Like if I eat, like, you know, over my fist size. If I don't eat over my fist size, it's okay. Like, yesterday, today, I've been fine, but, like, I've barely ate. But I'd rather barely eat and not, you know, wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning with the acid reflux attack out of hell. Because that's basically what happens. Or me feeling like I'm going to get sick every other freaking hour. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with my weight loss I've had. I'm happy with the weight loss. I'm now pre-diabetic as far as my numbers go, but I'm pre-diabetic. I'm pre-diabetic with medicine, so it doesn't count. So technically, I'm still classified as diabetic, according to my doctor. He's like, "Yeah, you're pre-diabetic numbers, but that's because of medicine." And I'm like, "Okay." So I don't know how technically I'm not going to be diabetic. I haven't figured that part out yet. Yeah, my last blood work, I went to pre-diabetic. Well, my numbers went to pre-diabetic, and they're not far off from not being diabetic at all. But like I said, there's the hunting lodge I was looking for. Wow, I hit that on the nose. Let's see if we see anybody. But yeah, I've lost 20, not 30 pounds yet. I think I'm like 2 or 3 pounds away from 30 pounds. It's funny watching some of the Be Right Back videos and just seeing the difference in the two. A zombie down there. Because, I mean, on some of those Be Right Back videos, I was probably pushing 270. Now I'm 228, 229. And yes, I can do math. For the most part, I'm usually... Before the meds, I was usually 250, 255. But in some of those Be Right Back vids, no, I'm pushing 270, maybe a little over 270. All right, let's see if we find anything interesting. I'll take it. Unfortunately, there is not a water fountain here, but I mean, we're good on water. Is that a breastplate? Yes, it is a freaking breastplate. Chemcat! How you doing? Thank you kindly for the raid. Let me close this door and say hi to y'all. But hello, Kim Cat. How you doing? Hello, Raiders. Hello. Hello, Auntie. But what were you playing? You playing Faz or were you playing something else? But welcome in, Raiders. If you are new here, hi, I'm Wolfen. I stream twice a day. I do Phasmophobia from 8 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time. Then I take an hour and a half break. I come back at 1:30 and go 1:30 to 5:30. So Phasmo today, weekly and community games. Hope everything went well. I'm used to it. Because this is my full-time, this is my gig, this is my job. I feel like if this is my job, I should be doing this for 8 hours. So, yeah, this is basically if I die and I got killed. I got killed by, who'd I get? I got killed by someone. But yeah, but welcome on in. And then Saturday and Sundays, I normally stream 4 hours. Usually it's Faz though. Usually 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Unless I really want to sleep in, then I might sleep in a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. Let me do something real quick. Periodically, I get messages on YouTube, but yeah. So, but I'm glad your game's going well. But I know it's getting late for you because I know you're. God, I know you're not. You're Netherlands, right? If I remember right. I know you're not. Ha! I got it right. I wanted to say Sweden. I'm like, no, she's not Sweden. It's like, I'm pretty sure she's Netherlands. Okay, 9:40. So I know it's getting late for you. Are you teaching? Are you teaching now? I know you were going to university for a teacher. Well, I know you're the Swede, but I know there's some guys probably lurking around that are from Norway. I know I've got some guys that lurk around that are from Finland. So that's sometimes why it gets a little confusing, but then I have to think of accents. And usually the accent will help me. So, but I know it's getting late for you, so if you need a raid and run, totally get it. But thank you once again for the raid. And if any of your folks stick around, I will treat them as kindly as I can. Yes, graduated 3 years ago. I knew you had graduated. But I wasn't sure if you had been teaching, if you were teaching yet. Because I know sometimes getting the teaching job, at least while here in the States, you might graduate. It could take you years before you actually freaking get a job here. So, I mean, I still got friends that graduated, that have double masters, graduated for teaching, and still don't have a freaking teaching job after 3 years. Because they want experience, but they can't get experience because they can't get a job. And then they want to pay them dirt to substitute and stuff like that. It's freaking neat. It's freaking nuts. Okay. Uh-oh. All right, I'm going to get back in the game because I hear gunfire. Hey, Dilly. So let's check this cabin and let's get the hell out of here. So there's a couple of towns nearby. That might be what I'm hearing. All right, nothing great, but we got a couple of things. So Creamy, what I would recommend is, so for me, it took me like 2 or 3 times trying it out before it finally clicked in my head what I was doing. Now, granted, I was doing everything wrong, and I wasn't watching any videos on how to get better. This last time, like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks before, like maybe the second week in November, I finally was like, okay, I want to play this game. I want to learn how to play this game. So I started watching videos, stuff like that. Like the basics for it. Auntie, thank you for the follow. What I recommend is, one, start on low pop servers. I mean, like, start on go with the official servers. You know, learn from the official servers, but stay 10 or below as far as population on them. And then, so you have time to learn the mechanics. You have time to, you know, see what's going on, get used to everything. Because once you start adding in people, all hell starts breaking loose. And the higher you go up, the more people you add, the worse it gets. Because what you end up having, so what ends up happening is, like, I don't do it, but most people I know do it. And they start hiding stashes near all of the areas that they know they can zone into. They'll hide a stash. So if they die, they know where to run to basically, you know, gear up really quick and then go back to the coast. The coastals are the worst area. I kind of make it a rule for myself that I don't stick around the coast for more than 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes if I think it's dead and nobody around. Okay, so Spaggy's is a really good vanilla community server. And it's purely vanilla. They don't add... Spaggy's has 0 mods. But the thing you need to know about Spaggy's is Spaggy's actually... They don't have any mods, but they have tweaked their server. And one of the things they tweaked was nighttime in Spaggy's is nighttime in Spaggy's. Like, on all the other servers, it's dark, you know, but you can kind of make yourself, you can make your way around on the other servers. On Spaggy's, let's say that rock right there. That's about as far as I can see if I don't have a light source. Spaggy's makes you have to use your glow sticks, make a torch, get a flashlight, get a headlamp. That's basically the one thing that Spaggy's tweaked. Was because, the first thing I do in game right now is I get rid of my headlamp. I get rid of my glow stick because I don't need it on the other servers. I did that on Spaggy's. I hit nighttime. I hit nighttime, and I was hiking. I was in the middle of the woods. I was on a hiking trail. I had to stop for, I can't remember how long nighttime is. I think it's more than 30 minutes. But it might have been just 30. It felt like for freaking ever. But I basically had to stop because I couldn't see where I was going. I had no idea where the hell I was going. I couldn't see. But Spaggy's is a pretty good server. It can be populated. It goes through phases of, people on it and then people not, depending on what time zone you're in. Like, I think right now it's not that populated. Like, I'm on Karma Crew. They've got some quality of life type stuff. I like the official servers also. My biggest complaint with the official servers is the more people you add into it, the more hackers you get. So, like on the official servers, like once I got over 40 people, and official servers are 40 to 60, or go up to 60. This server goes up to 100, and I think right now it's probably close to 60, maybe 70. But on the official servers, once you get over 40, you start dealing with the hackers who basically can sit out in the middle of nowhere and just shoot in any direction, and they shoot somebody. The amount of times I've been walking in the forest, no one near me, never hear a gunshot, and just instantly die, it's happened a few too many times, which is why I kind of don't do official servers anymore. Because I like playing on medium pop to medium high pop. And the official servers just were kind of like, this is kind of getting annoying. especially if you got a good run going, to just get killed, you know, instantly. Where you don't really have that big of a problem on the community servers because the community servers are modded better. As far as like someone, you know, watching moderating. Where the official DayZ servers are technically moderated. I don't think they ever do anything. I'm sure they do. But the community servers are they're just better moderated. All right, so we've got good gear. I need bullets. That's the biggest thing I need. I've got guns with no ammo. You're very welcome. Anytime. Always willing to give what little knowledge I have. I am still learning many, many things on this game. Gonna say some of my stuff is going to be getting a little. I've been hit a couple of times by zombies, so I need to start looking at replacing some stuff. Hey, Dilly, well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying doing it.
So, can I get a cheeseburger?
I'll be honest, this is probably the longest I've done the second stream. Because I've tried the second stream a few times. And I never go usually past a couple of weeks before I start getting burnt out. And I'm good so far. I mean, we've been doing this for what? Over a month? Or close to over a month? All right, I'm getting a little sloppy. Because I've not heard anybody or seen anybody, I'm kind of just running around like there's nobody out here. This is how I die. Right, I'm gonna go in here real quick. I want to check something. Yeah, because right now on this server, I know we crashed, but people came back quick. Well, yeah, we're at 64 out of 100. So we definitely got people around. Pristine. Worn. Ooh, sewing kit. Okay, that is great. That's perfect. So, pristine. Worn. Pristine, pristine, worn, pristine, worn. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're doing okay. Yeah, but I kind of need to be paying attention. I need to be scouting. I'm kind of running around like I have no worries. Hey, we got another pan. All right, so let's put some stuff in the pan. That. Can't put the bandages there, or I can't get to them. Yeah, that's good. hit the tree line a little bit and go under. Though I kind of wanted, honestly, I should have kept up there and not come down. Because up there, there's about 3 or 4 different hunting tracks and tree stands that I kind of know where they're at. I would rather have that. Just because it's black. And in tree stands, you always got, you always got the possibility of getting like binoculars, things like that. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Whew. Oh, crap. I got scared. I'm like, where's my compass? But no, I've been digging doing the DayZ stream. And I'm glad you guys have been digging it. I mean, out of all of the years I've been doing Phasmophobia, this is definitely the best I've had. What are you doing? But this is the best the second stream has ever done. Like normally, second stream, like when I've done WoW, Dead by Daylight, some of the other games I've done, usually the second stream is like the first couple of days might be, 30s, but usually after the first couple of days, I'm sitting at, 10, 12, maybe 15 if I'm lucky. And you guys have been digging Dead by Daylight. Well, my normal Phas folks and DayZ folks have been coming in. So, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Okay. I keep getting confused with with the other character. Where I had, everything. Yeah. What's funny is, like on, because I stream 7 days a week, there are definitely days where I'm kind of like, getting up to stream. But it's never the DayZ part. It's the getting up to do the Phas part. And I think that's more to do with me getting up than anything else. I really want to go back up there and see if I can find the tree stands. There's like 3 or 4 of them up there. Because I'm chipper in the morning, but I don't like getting up before 7:30. Like if I could get up at 7:30 and start at 9, it'd be great. But that is not an option. I'm not used to. I think there for a while I did. But I felt bad. I felt bad that I was, you know, still in bed when Cthulhu. When like Cthulhu was still, you know, when Cthulhu was getting up and going to work, and I was, you know, still in bed. Kind of felt a little bad about. Ooh, hello, water. No, it's okay. Hey, look. I mean, whenever you stream, the first thing you got to realize is 75 to 85% are going to lurk. That should be empty. Yeah. That's just the way of Twitch. And there's nothing wrong with that. Especially the hours I stream. I mean, you know, the fast stream, Europe and US are either at work or getting ready to go to work. And right now, you know, US is at work and UK, and, you know, Europe and all that is... You know, they're finally home, but, you know, they're home doing their own shit. Let alone watching. So, that's just part of it. The fact you guys come in and, you know, say hi or don't say hi, but still come in and hang out, I greatly appreciate. Oop. I probably could have drank the rest of it. Is that a tripod? I don't know if I've got room for a tripod. Nope, my fishing pole is taking up the tripod spot. Can't I put it in? Can I put it here? Nope. Yeah, I don't have anywhere I could put this at. Let me see if I can put the fishing rod somewhere. Technically, I can. All right, so let's do that. Go there. Because I've never used a fishing... I've never used a tripod. I think every time I've ever gotten one, I've died. Soon after. All right, we've got water, we got food. Let's get out of here. See if I can go find, let's see if I can find these hunting stands up here. Yeah, this week I might try, so I've not been doing long form vids because honestly, there's nothing for me to do for Faz. I mean, that's just kind of the honest truth. There's nothing that Faz has had. There's nothing that's changed in Faz that my current videos don't already cover. So all I would be doing is basically remaking videos that I've already done And some of those videos I've already done 2 or 3 times. Just because, not because anything changed, just because I wanted to make a video. And it's like, okay, fine, I'll do a, you know, current state of Jinn, or, you know, what a Jinn's, you know, what to do with a Jinn, or stuff like that. Which, you know, I've already done videos for that, like that. So, it's been hard being motivated to do Faz long form. Like, I still love doing the live streams, I still love doing the shorts, but long form, everything you need to know about Faz, I've got a video out there for it. Oh, hey, we didn't hit this. Nice. But I've been kind of thinking of a DayZ. I've been kind of thinking of a DayZ. But maybe giving my hand at a DayZ vid. Worn. Damaged. I mean, I've got room for it, but man, look how many. I've got like 5 different knives here. I don't think I need a knife. I could put that one away. Where's the trail pick back up at? Maybe it dead ends there. Oh well. But yeah, I'm kind of looking for some hunting shacks just because I want to see if I can find... I would love to get a map. A map would be nice, especially since I've got a compass. And binoculars would be really nice. Yeah, but this is why, if you get a chance, if you're playing DayZ and you kind of want to get into an area that is not as heavy populated as other areas in Chernarus, Chernarus, go north of Svet. Let me bring over the map. So there's Svet. Tarovo and this little military camp gets busy, so definitely be aware of that. Debroy gets a little bit busy. Karma can get a little bit busy, but not that bad. But yeah, once you go, because everybody wants to go south, because that's where the airfields are, that's where the bigger military bases are, all that kind of stuff. So nobody kind of goes, like, they'll go Svet, they'll go Novo, but they don't necessarily always go up here. And I've been finding that coming up here, if I can get up here, is I can get geared out pretty well. I mean, I'm not going to find any bullets or anything like that, but as far as survival gear, I tend to do pretty well. And then you can start moving down here, then like come from the north, come down, hit there, hit the police station here in Novo. Just be aware in Novo, I've been hunted by wolves in Novo. I've been hunted twice in Novo by wolves. I want to say that's the only big city that I've ever been hunted by wolves in. I've been hunted in villages. And I'm sure it happens in other big cities. But yeah, or actually no, because wolves aren't near the east and south coast. But yeah, twice I've been hunted by wolves in freaking Novo. Once I was at the fire station and they came at me at the fire station. The other time was I was going to, I was about ready to head out and I was in one of the like tavern inn type things. You know what? We've got water. We don't need to go there. I want to see if I can find the hunting, some of the hunting lodges. We got about 25 minutes before the next break, which I do have to take because the kitties, because I gotta go feed the cats. Because I told Cat Thulu I would take care of the cats so she doesn't have to when she gets home. So I was watching a video. I was watching a DayZ video, kind of a beginner tips video yesterday, and I noticed, and the guy was using music from WoW. I'm like, I can't get away from the game. But like all of his background music was the background music from WoW. I was like, okay, I recognize that music. I kind of need to log on to WoW tonight. I told Cat Thulu that I'd log in and go to housing, and just go to housing and look around and maybe make a house. But she's also curious about, because I mean I've been playing WoW since it came out, and in the first 3 expansions I raided a lot. So she's kind of curious of how much stuff that I'm going to start with compared to what she started with. Ah. Yeah, if you haven't seen this yet, so this is what the border looks like. It reminds me, honestly, it reminds me of northern Scotland a little bit. I mean, you've got pines up there and stuff like that, but, you know, above the tree line in the Highlands, I mean, from my memory, maybe my memory might be faulty of where I lived in Scotland. But it kind of reminds me of this, of once you get past the tree line, everything above that is just heather and is just barren. And then all I can think of is hiking through that and finding every freaking little rivulet and sinking into water 50 million times while hiking. Erosion, hello. How you doing today? But hello. Glad you're doing well. Welcome on in. Okay. It's been, you know, I haven't lived in Scotland since 93? No. 90. So 35 years? God, has it been that long? Holy shit. Well, so the last part I want to say is Jin. Cyrox, or Cyrox, or Zero. Well, I thought Xian was Jin. So I was going Thurosian. Yeah. Oh, you found the channel through the YouTube shorts? Well, welcome on in. I'm glad they're working a little bit. Yeah, I do 2 streams. I do 2 streams a day. I play DayZ in the afternoon. Well, afternoon for me. 1:30 to 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then I do Phasmophobia from 8 a.m. to noon. And that's Monday through Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday, I normally just do Phas for 4 hours, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Though I'll be honest, there's part of me that keeps wanting to do at least one day Phas, one day DayZ. But I find it hard to do it right now because I mean I made Twitch partner off of Phas. I made YouTube partner off of Phas, not off of DayZ. So I kind of owe my peeps. Because, yeah, you know, I average 80 to 90, 80 to 90 on Faz and 20 to 30 maybe on DayZ. I've been doing Faz. I've got 7,500 hours on Faz. I know there's people out there that got more hours than me. I don't know who they are. This is my relaxation game. It's like, yeah, I've got to worry about PvP. I got to worry about people shooting me. But I just love coming up here. I mean, I don't get to hike as much as I used to, because I screwed up. I don't know when I screwed up my hip, but at some point I screwed up my right hip. Probably one of the freaking combat things I used to do. But I jammed my right hip at some point, and now pretty much anytime I'm on my right leg for more than like 40, 45 minutes, my right leg starts going numb. And all I have to do is just stop for 10 minutes, and then it goes back, and I can go another 30, 45 minutes, whatever. But yeah, but because of that, I don't get to hike as much as I used to. So I get to hike in games. Not the same, but still pretty good. I mean, there's really not a reason for me to be up here. I mean, down here. I mean, I guess I could find... I mean, I could... yeah. I can find bullets. And I do need bullets. Maybe not the bullets I need, but I can find them every once in a while down here. Speaking of... 380, but none of my guns have 380, I don't think. No, 22, 919. I don't have a pistol. But no, this is a very... it's an older game. But it's an older game that they're still working on, which is nice. Like, they just came out with Sakal not too long ago. Badlands is coming out sometime next year. Which Badlands is going to have a Middle Eastern feel to it instead of Czechoslovakian. So that's gonna be an interesting map to start messing with, because I'm sure there's going to be some new like I haven't watched anything on it as far as the mechanics of the map, but because it's Middle Eastern and we're going to be like in the Middle East, instead of like Sakal where you're having to worry about you're having to constantly worry about keeping warm, stuff like that, I'm sure that the Badlands we're going to have to worry about being overheated, which really never comes into play in DayZ, unless you're like right next to a fire. But if you're not right next to a fire, you never really have to ever worry about overheating. And all you got to do if you're next to a fire is just walk away. I think I'm near Du Bois. I think this is maybe Du Bois? Yep, Du Bois. Or however you pronounce it. Look. We are, yeah, Du Bois. So we are just north of Karma. Yeah.
Come in, darling. I've been expecting you.
Oh, thank you very much for the follow. So how should I say your name, by the way? Since I got it wrong, how should I say it? Because I'm very curious. Ooh, 357, and it's pristine. But that's got bullets. That's got bullets. Oh, well, okay, technically I think it's got like 3 bullets, but it's still got bullets. I don't think this has anything. Let me see. Let's put it in my hands. Um. So 3 bullets. Man, I so want this gun. You know what? No, actually, no, that's okay. No, let's put this away. Put that up there. Actually, we want this right now. All right, Lebnos, have a good day. Ooh. Where can I put this at? Crap. Can I put it here? Nope. Oh no, the Ruger has. Oh, the Ruger had almost a full magazine. Farmer Nimmin, how you doing? How's your day going? Oh, they're making me make a decision. Because that's only got 3 bullets. The other's only got 3 bullets. I don't know where... I don't think I could put a gun on here. No, you can't. So I've only got 2 spots. And that's way too freaking big for anything I have. Shoot. So it's either got to go on my shoulder, but God, it is such a nice melee weapon. Nah, I've got to go with the bullets. I hate doing it. It's going to make me cry. If I get killed later on by a repeater from this area, we know this was a bad decision. Well, I'm glad you could make it back. Hey, look, we all, you know, we all lead busy lives. But I'm glad you were able to make it back. But how you been? How's life been treating you? I thought I heard something. Okay, it's about ready. It's almost break time because I need to go feed the cat. So let's check this house. Then I'm going to go up in the trees and we'll go on break. And then just saw a dude. Just saw a dude, but he didn't see me. And I don't initiate PvP. I don't want to be that guy. I doubt he's got any, he didn't look like he had any weapons, so. Just finished some exams. Could have been better, but it's whatever. Hey, I don't know what it's like where you're at, because I can't remember what country you're from. But I know in the States, unless you go to Harvard or Yale or something like that, your grades don't fracking matter. As long as you pass and as long as you get a freaking diploma, that's all that matters. And don't let anybody tell you differently. Because I've worked for multi-billion-dollar banks and in the hiring process, and we never fracking cared. Your grades were your grades. You know, if maybe, you know, God, even guys who did well in school, got good grades, but if they interviewed bad, we always gave the job to the guy who interviewed well that had the average grades, but passed. We never gave it to, well, you know, you got great grades, And that wasn't like my policy. That was like pretty much an HR policy. I wouldn't say it's a great policy, but it is what it is. Yep. So, I mean, it's... Let me go here before we go on break. We could talk a little bit before I go on break. Yes, very much so. So it's really, you know, get in however you want it. I know here in the States, it is so much a no. You can get the job. Like, I've gotten plenty of jobs, especially in the IT department. In IT departments, I got jobs without knowing anybody in the company. But I have learned that knowing someone always helps. Big old UK, but study. I thought you were UK, but I couldn't remember for sure. But to study subjects in college, you need certain grades. Okay. So to be able to go above, you've got to have better grades. Okay. Like, I believe Japan. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, yeah, to get into university in Japan and to get certain places, school does matter. I just know here in the States, no. If you passed, you passed. So, the only places like I said, the only places they ever cared about is Ivy League. So, and even though I worked for Bank of New York Mellon, and I was in on a few hiring processes here and there because I was senior, we didn't get those people. I mean, like Carnegie Mellon is like one of the top schools in the States. And it still didn't freaking matter. Darkov, thank you for the 20 streak. Hope you had a good night's sleep. I know you're just waking up. Or maybe you've been up for a little bit, but I know, you know, whatever. But let's go on break. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. I'm going to go feed the cats. Like here, it's grades 1 to 9, and a 4 is a pass. And if you fail English, math, or science, you got to retake it next year and really bad at English. Okay. 8 a.m. going to work. Well, have a good day at work, and I know you'll be streaming. You'll most likely be streaming later. So if you are streaming later, have a good stream, and I will see you after you get back from work. So, or when I come on tomorrow. Well, let me go on break. Let me go feed the cats, and we will come back, and we will play some more. Let's give you guys the Munchkie video. It would have touched doors by now. I mean, it could still be a Raiju. Oh, there we go. Oh shit. Never mind. So let's go in here and let's first we need to prepare. We need to prepare our tools. We got all our tools here. Hey, hello Tarzan. I can only speak in Bob Ross voice. I'm not allowed to speak in Wolfen's voice. So we're gonna go over here. Oh, we'll look over here. Oh, look. Nope. I thought we had something, but we don't. But we do have a lovely hiding spot over there. So we can try to avoid those pesky little accidents. Stand on top. Oh, you! Damn it! Oh, shit! Oh, god damn it! God damn, son of a Oh, now you're gonna step in salt. You suck. Oh, I think I like barely hear a wolf off in the distance. Ah, shit! There they are. I did hear wolves. Frack me. I thought I heard a fracking wolf. Get over the fence, damn it! Hello, Granny. I love you. Come here, give me a kiss. Come here, you beautiful woman, you. Well, I'm gonna go down here. I'm sorry, I'm a tease. It's not my fault. Ha ha ha! Oh, that instant hunt. Well, probably someone that is about to die, most likely.
Anyway,
Or maybe not. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Not that big of a pain in the butt, but sometimes it doesn't. Oh, shit! Oops. What a little bastard. Got him. What should I be looking for to find the water pumps? Ah, shit. Ah, damn it. Oh, we're doing so good too. I mean, they should be taking me out. I'll be surprised if they don't. I don't even know where he came from. Alrighty. Yeah, we should have gone to the hills. Yeah. Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. All right. Where were we going? That's north. Well, that way would be like nowhere. I mean, that's hitting into the that. That's going to the coast. That's going inland. Go that way. Didn't we just come this way? Yeah, I have this weird little feeling that I am never going to be that guy that's going to initiate combat. I just never do. I mean, Call of Duty or Deathmatch, you know, stuff like that is fine because, you know, that's what you're going into. But games like this, I'm just never going to. Maybe if I get killed over and over and over and over and over, maybe I'll start... no, I won't. I mean, if you initiate, I have no trouble fighting back and trying to win. But I mean, every PvP server I've ever played on, and I mean, I've been playing on PvP servers since. I mean, I did Diablo hardcore. I never initiated there. Anyone that remembers EverQuest, the Ralos Zek servers, I never initiated there. I just never initiate. I have no problem, you know. I'll retaliate, because you can retaliate in those games. I'll defend myself. But I'm not going to go out of my way and ruin your day. Or working a day with me before the company party are actually leaving earlier than my boss told me they would be when I agreed to... what time are they supposed to work till? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, see, something like that is like, should you say something? Then again, hell, your boss might have told you that they were supposed to work later when he didn't bother. Let's go with they, since I don't know if it's a he or she. I can't remember what you said. that might have never actually came up. We know that's a possibility. But to get you to work, they told you that, oh, no, you'll be here for another hour. We know that happens all the fracking time. Got a whole 5-minute sense of, well, that's nice of them. That's very nice of them that they at least gave you 5 minutes. I mean, they didn't leave you hanging. I'm going to guess by now the server's probably around 70, 75, maybe 80. It's getting busy. Let me take a look. Sitting at, no, actually, no. Just 54. Hasn't popped up. If anything, it's actually dropped a few. We're mid pop right now. I mean, granted, this would be like a full server on official, but trying to think if I want to get rid of something. Damaged. Bye-bye. I've got 50 million daggers anyway, so it's not like I'm missing anything. Ooh, 22. Thank you. Actually, is that for... .30-round Ruger. That is actually nice. That gives me two magazines so I could actually reload. We found something useful. All right, so that is Svet that way. Novo, I think, is that way. There should be a hospital down here, I think. There's a military... Actually, this might be all Novo. There's a military base down here. Well, a small military base. It's like 3 tents. That might be Svet. Like Svet and Novo, I think. Let me look at the map. I know I'm cheating. Nah, actually, that might be more. That might actually be more Novo. Novo stretches out for freaking ever. But no, we're here though. Well, no. I think I hit another. Okay, no, I know. Okay, I know where I'm at. I hit another. I think. Let me go here. Show you guys where I think we're at. I thought we were here, which that's what I was talking about as far as that military base. But in actuality, I think we're here because we just came through that town, which is bigger. Because, yeah, we had gone through DeBroy. I think we just went through Karma. Now we're here. So that should be Novo. There should be a hospital to my west. Let's see if we are correct. Yeah, I think. Yeah, see that building? You got this block of buildings right there. The next big gray building, kind of the center of the screen, that's the hospital. And if I remember right, there's a hospital there. There's a police station. No, I think it's a fire station. There's a fire station at the bottom of that hill. All right, let's kind of come over here and just kind of check things out. I was hoping I would get that. This is why I wish I had binoculars. But kind of zooming in, we can get an idea. Like, I don't see any zombie bodies, but I also don't see any zombies. So that's the hospital. Actually, no, that looks like a police station, not a fire station. I thought there was a fire station here somewhere, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking this is vet. The fact I'm looking around and I don't see any zombies walking around is interesting, which makes me feel like there's snipers somewhere. I am just not watching. I'm just not seeing anything walking around. I mean, going to the hospital, I mean, we've got codeine, we've got chlorine tablets. We don't have charcoal pills. We don't have triglyceride. I think that's the right word. Which is always nice for, like, if you catch the flu or anything like that. Yeah, the lack of bodies worries me a little. Oh, I think that's a body in the middle of the road right over there. On the right side of the spear of the building. See, in the middle of the road, I think that's a body. So yeah, there could be someone just sitting in one of those apartment buildings across over there. Just all right, let me look. So what do we got? I mean, we don't need water. Oh, actually, no, we have nothing. We've got a couple of chlorine tablets. That's it. I forgot. I'm still thinking of our old character. The old character is the one that had. Oh, wait a minute! I got a rangefinder. It's kind of busted, but I got a rangefinder. Okay, so what we were seeing, what I thought was a body, is just a glitch. Is just a glitch because there's no body there. All right, let's do a better look here. Okay, there's a zombie. No zombies. Yeah, that's a police station. Trying to see if I can see anybody, you know, kind of sticking out. Yeah, this is weird. Every little instinct in me is going, yeah, you should probably not go down there. Because, I mean, where are the zombies at? Or I'm sorry, where's the infected at? Like, seeing nothing. I'm kind of tired of going into. It's not tired. It's playing. It's like, you know, if I'm supposed to be doing, if I'm supposed to be playing this like a, you know, survival, then I need to be playing it like survival, not going, okay, well, we need to go in there anyway. We know it's stupid. We know it's dumb. We know, you know, we probably shouldn't. Every instinct, like if we were, like if this was real life, we would not be going in there. But where the frack are the infected? I can't remember the rules. I can't remember the rules for the game as far as like, thank you. There's certain rules of infected won't show up if there are survivors within a certain radius. I can't remember what the radius is. But like if they die, they'll eventually disappear, but new ones won't spawn until the area is clear of survivors. And I can't remember what that is. But yeah, I mean, you can't tell me that there's, you know, a survivor there, a survivor there, a survivor over there, a survivor over there. I find that very hard to believe. Doesn't mean it's not true. Yeah, definitely every instinct. And I mean, the gunfire happening isn't helping. Yeah, every instinct is saying something's not right. And I should not go down there because, yeah, I don't see a fracking single zombie down there. I mean, we saw one zombie way at the upper part of Novo. And I've not seen another single zombie. Not any near the police station, not near the hospital, not near the bus station. So I think we might just skirt the northern side of Novo and just bypass it. I think that would be the prudent. I'm going to for once. I normally tell that instinct to shut the hell up. We're going in for content. But oh, now we got fire to our okay. But the fact is, I'm never going to be that, you know, PvP, you know, streamer that, you know, my whole stream is just me going and looking for fights. That's not me. It's like if they find me, great. I like the little adrenaline rush, but I'm not going to go out searching for them if I'm just, it's one of those things of, I'm learning how I want to play DayZ and how I want to stream DayZ. It's the same thing that it took me, you know, 3 years to figure out how I wanted to stream Faz. Because for 3 years, I basically streamed Faz like everyone, like watching other people stream Faz and then streaming how they streamed it, instead of streaming Faz how I want to stream Faz. Luckily, I'm taking those lessons and I'm applying them to DayZ. Stop, you know, don't be anybody else. You're you. So play how you want to play it, stream how you want to stream it, and the people will come who like that style. The people who don't like that style will go elsewhere, which is perfectly acceptable. Because you can't make everybody happy. We might get lucky anyway because we got some security officers here. I believe I already got a lockpick. Or is that my other guy also? That might be my other guy. I'm not sure how many zombies that sounds like. Yeah. Nope, just one. I don't have a knife. That's the only one I heard. Now that took me a very long time to learn on Faz. But when I finally learned that lesson, that's when I made partner. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to find here. To be totally honest. $380, don't have a 380. Ooh, ballistic vest, nice. Crap. Oh wait, we might be okay. Yep, we're still good. Oh wait. Do we got everything? Okay, we got everything. Hey, Peggy. Zombies are pretty good. We got killed once. God, how did I die anyway? I'm trying to remember. I know I got shot. I'm trying to remember how I got shot. God, does anyone even remember? God, it's been like 3 hours ago. How did I die? How did I die the one time? I know we got into a gunfight. I just can't remember. Oh, that's right. We got into a gunfight, but I had no bullets. So we got into a gunfight, and I was unarmed. Which happens a lot in this game for me. The fact that my little rifle right now, I actually have bullets for is unheard of. And unfortunately, it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, but if you go into police stations, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I do go into police stations. I never find freaking bullets. That's why I stopped going into police stations, or why I don't go into police stations all the time. I find more bullets inside people's homes than I do, than I ever do actually in a police station. Hunting lodges are usually pretty good. But how's your day going? What do you guys got? One after this week, one more week? Oh, there's a zombie. I think the other reason why I worry about, going in places like this is when I first started playing this game, that is always how I fracking died. I'd go into the big cities trying to find fracking water, but not knowing, I didn't know anything about I Survive or anything like that, so I never knew where anything was. And so 9 times out of 10, I would always end up dying to a sniper in a building somewhere. Because, yeah. And the other thing is honestly, if I was an aggressor, that's how I would play. I mean, every, first-person shooter type game, for the most part, other than Overwatch, ooh, a base. Other than Overwatch, like Call of Duty, PUBG, I always play sniper style. I don't do the running gunning. I try to find that little spot. I mean, okay, this is going to sound bad, but it's the truth. You basically think of humans, you kind of think of the other players as animals. And you try to learn. I did the same thing in WoW PvP. WoW PvP Dark Ages. Is you learn where the natural paths are for players. And then you find a nice little spot off that to kill them when they come down that spot. So I know how to play think like a sniper. So I try not to go where snipers are going to get me. All right, so the one thing I have to worry about are wolves. But they do show up out. They do show up here. Okay. Walking in the middle of the fracking field is not a smart idea. Just, you know, thought I'd point that out. We still got a lot of daylight. So we started, because I think that's west. Double check. Yeah, so that's north. Yeah, so that's west. When we started on this character, it had just started. Sunrise had not been that long. So I'm guessing on this server, it's like maybe 3 hours, daylight, 1 hour, darkness, maybe. I never understand how the days and nights work in DayZ. That's what I was looking for. But I believe it's like blocks of 4. So if it's like a 4x, I don't know. Someone that's on that knows better than me. Always take the battery. Ooh, is that a map? Hey, we got a map finally. What can I get rid of here? We could get rid of that for right now. All right, so we have a map, we have a compass. We are in there now. So right now, so now I don't have to bring up I Survive. So we are north of Novo. Oops. So we're north of Novo there. At the far west side of it. I'm hearing gunfire to my right. Oh no, that's bombing. Whoops. So what the hell just got bombed? Oh, this map doesn't have the bomb sites. Oh, that's mean. So I Survive tells you what cities get bombed and what cities don't. Oh, we've got... All right, so we've got a... Would I stop doing that? So if you look to the left where it says... look to the right of where it says Toxic Zone Bunker, a plus bunker, there's a military site. So that's going to get hit. There's also military hideout, guns. So I'm kind of going towards things I probably shouldn't be going towards. I probably need to start heading south and cut in between. I can't tell what that name of that city is that's west of Novo. The military hideout is like over top of it. But I probably need to head south. All right. That's north. That's south. There we go. Ooh, we're still in a little bit of civilization. Okay, so we are not outside of Novo yet. We're on the eastern skirts of Novo, but not out of Novo yet. All right. So I need to get through the town and into the woods. Let me go here. I don't necessarily need any gear, so I don't really need to go into any of the houses. I can kind of hit, if I can kind of go through a house if I go by it. Otherwise, just keep moving. I don't like the fact that I'm going in between these freaking high rises or apartments. If I die, I'm going to tell myself I told you so. Just putting it out there. Headlamps are nice for spaggies. You don't really need it for anything else. Shit. And we've got gunfire. Oh, it's probably over by the fire station. Shit. Okay, that's actually further than... That's actually not that close. We're still worn. And I do have a sewing kit, so I don't need... Ooh, more 22 rounds. Sweet. First chance I get, I need to load up both magazines of 22. Because I think we've got a case of 22, and now we've got basically another case of 22. So we need to fill up both of the... both clips. For once, I actually have ammo for a gun. Come on, get over. See if anybody was following me. Yeah, we just heard gunshots over that way. I'm not sure if it was at the edge of Novo or if it might have been more towards a little outside of Novo. But there is a fire station over that way. So it could have been over that way. Alright, don't see anybody following me. Alright, let's go over here and... load some clips. That's that. That's full. That's almost full. Do I have a spot to be able to even put that at? Not really. So let's do this. Reload. No, shit. Not that. Where did my other clip go? Why are you on the ground? Just... $15. Oh, wait, is that... Oh, wait a minute. That's a... Oh, that's... Oh, wow, that's even better. Because that's a 15 rounder. That's a 30 round. Sweet. All right, so we are... So we're now in here. Not sure exactly where we're here. I think it's probably a little bit left to where it says Novo-Dimitrovsk. We're probably a little bit north of that. I mean, a little bit west of that. Is there a legend? There is. But I can't see it. Yeah, if you're ever curious of where technically we are, we're over there. The Russia, Black Mountains, we're kind of around there. We want to be going south. Right. We're going the right direction. So I would still like to find binoculars. I mean, a gun cleaning kit would also help. Okay. I will say, in game, we've actually had really good weather. I don't think we've hit a single. I don't think we've hit a single snowstorm today in game. All right. Where are we at here? Got a few more minutes. We got about, what, I got about 14 minutes. Probably more of 12. Just listening, hearing if it, zombies aggroing, footsteps. Don't even hear zombies. Oh shit. Oh crap. I stumbled into an area that I probably don't want to be in. All right, I'm going to hit the outer buildings and we're getting the hell out. Yeah, we hit a military base. Right. So here's, okay, so since I don't hit these often, here's the problem that you got to worry about. You've got zombies in here that are basically like colonels or corporals or something like that, or infected. I keep calling them zombies. The problem is their scream radius. Like if let's say I ran into one middle of the camp. Every zombie, including out here, is going to react to it. I'm getting better. Like, I'm doing death matches on the side, trying to get better at PvP. Most games, I'm going about 50-50. And snipers are... sniping's not... I'm getting better at leading. I'd like to know what kind of zombie... I would like to know what kind of infected I just heard. Because, yeah, I've been overran too many damn times by the corporals. Because they'll scream once, and then every fracking infected within a freaking mile come running. Okay, he is not a corporal. But the corporals can always be determined from hats. They all wear hats. In reality, I don't need any bullets. I do need better guns. I mean, I've got a 22. Granted, I've got, 50-something rounds of that 22. If I wouldn't have heard that gunfire... Let's see, here's where... So here's where my content versus survival kicks in. Of the survivalist in me is like, you heard gunfire, those guns were better than the gun you have, probably out of move. I mean, I do have a ballistic vest, but still. The content creator in me is like, go inside and get better gear. The problem is I've got so much crap that anything I find, I'm going to have to, like, try to clear space for. There's a lot of guns in here. I have no idea what they do. God, I so wish I had a Ruger right now with the silencer. Technical team this time, scheduling for either Monday or Tuesday. Good luck. Congratulations. Oh, my heart is pounding a little bit. Yeah, this is the problem with being a pack rat. Is when you do find places like this, you don't have fracking space enough to actually, you know, grab anything. Yeah, we're out of here. That's enough things too close. Yeah, I know. Maybe what I'll do, you know what? We got how many? Yeah, we're almost done for the day. Like four minutes and it's 4 hours. So let's camp nearby, and we'll try this again tomorrow. And if we die early. And hopefully I don't get teleported, you know, out in the middle of nowhere. All right, so there we go. Let me do this real quick. All right, so, but yeah, but everyone, thank you guys for hanging out today. I've got to be brave, but I want to be brave and be smart at the same time. And when I know I've got a 22, and these guys probably have 356, 357s, 308s, you know, what, 7.65, 5 point, whatever. Yeah, I'm slightly outgunned. But everybody, going to go find a lovely person to go say hi to. I've been trying different people, but honestly, I'm kind of at that point of, you know what, let's just let's stick with the people we know. All right, let's go say hi to Piggy. Piggy's on right now. She is playing Dead by Daylight, so. But everybody, if you guys, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, rest of your night, depending on where you live. But hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's same schedule, 8 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time, Phasmophobia. And then we'll go 1:30 or 13:30, depending on where you live, to 5:30, 17:30 Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, so well, let's go say hi to Peggy, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Right, bye-bye. Love y'all. Peace.
Oh.